Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Daily Tarot Love Reading. My name's Morty. I'm excited to have you guys here. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. It was a long weekend, right? Memorial Day weekend. It feels good to be back. I took a few days off, and at least off from the tarot reads. And it's made me miss them, right? It's made me miss being able to connect with you guys. So I'm happy to be here today and happy to be sharing with you. Today is May the 28th, and the time is 12:45 p.m. And it's Tuesday, right? So a beautiful day. I've already been out and about taking care of errands and all my to-dos. Had a great weekend. It was kind of rainy where I live, so we had overcast and drizzles and if not rainstorms most of the weekend. But I took the time to kind of divided my time between relaxation and doing some spring cleaning and getting things tidied up around here. So anyways, the time was well spent. Also spent some time with my kids, which I always enjoy. And then I have Indy here today. She's right here with me. Went down and picked up her this morning, so I'm excited to have her with me today. She's my buddy. So yeah, it's great to be back. Feels good to be sitting here at this desk, right, and to be able to kind of feel connected again. So I mean, I always feel connection of some sort. But when I come out here to do the reads, it's like an enhanced version of feeling connected. So, all right, I'm going to put Indy down here so we can get started on today's tarot love reading. All right, Tuesday, May 28th. Let's see what's going on in the world of love. So this reading, it's for everybody, right? It's for those that are seeking love, right? Seeking that relationship with the twin flame or the soulmate or that special person in your life. Or it's for those that you may already be in that relationship. You're just looking to raise your vibration, looking to learn how you can manifest more joy and more happiness in your life, more love and more abundance. So, or you may not be seeking a relationship at all. You're just looking to raise your vibration individually. Yeah, so anyways, this reading applies to everybody, or at least I like to think that it does. So, all right, let's step into it. Let's see if we can raise our vibration and share some good messages. First thing we want to do is pull an affirmation card. Okay. Beautiful affirmation. All right, we just drew romance. It's definitely a love reading. The number 23, which reduces to a 5. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So, somebody out there, right, calling out to the universe, ready for romance in your life. Let's read a little bit more about this in the guidebook. I feel like there's more to be said. Okay, romance is a necessary part of relationships. The magic of romance is that it can reconnect two people as mythical souls on a quixotic journey through life together. Everyone has to take care of their practicalities, but by inviting romance into our lives, we revere the power of two joining together to entwine souls and destinies in order for love to abound all around. Romance is one such way for this love to bloom stronger. It is not a foolish notion. In its noblest form, romance is the tending of the garden of love. Within myth, romance is a sacred power. It is legendary, enduring, and yet elusive for good reason. Enjoy the lavish romance this spell will kindle. You are a divine being, and this is a true romance. If you were chosen by this spell, the universe is prompting you to invite some magic back into your life or relationship. Get to it. All else can wait until this spell has helped you recapture your divinity. If you have chosen this spell, you are weary of the everyday and want some magic in your relationships and in your life. Rightly so. Cast this spell and let it weave an enchantment that will remind you of your role as a soul with a mythic romantic destiny. Okay, so this is a beautiful affirmation for those that are seeking romance with another person, right? But it goes way beyond that. I feel like it doesn't really necessarily have to do with another person at all. It can be a matter of embracing life in a romantic way, right? I mean, you can live a romantic life and not necessarily be in a relationship. So it's a beautiful thing. Romance is fantastic. Okay, so I'm doing today's reading with my Crystal Vision Tarot set. Sorry, so if you hear any growling, it's my stomach, right? I stopped and picked up a juice this morning, so I have my juice. I'm trying to watch what I'm eating a little bit. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, it's like coming through winter or whatever, right? I've gained a little bit of weight. Anyways, it kind of throws me off a little bit just because I sense resistance, you know, and I'm not comfortable with it, right? So I really want to focus on kind of trimming down a little bit and getting myself a little better shape. Anyways. Okay. Beautiful. Opening energy taking us into today's tarot love reading. We have the Fool card. Great energy. So the Fool at the beginning of their journey, right? This is the first of the tarot cards in the set. The Fool begins his journey living life without fear. This is embracing a limitless, free energy, right? That if you look at the figure on the card, she's standing on the edge of this cliff. She looks like she's ready to walk over the edge, but she's not. There's a part of her that knows that she's not. She's not even concerned about it. In fact, if anything, she's too taken in by recognizing and appreciating the beauty all around her, right? She's looking at butterflies. So this represents the energy of moving through life, right? Without fear, without worries, regrets, concerns, right? Just moving freely. It's a great energy. It serves all of us very well. So, like when I look at my own life and I look at maybe some of the happiest times that I've experienced in my life, I think it's probably during those times when I've embraced the energy of the Fool. I mean, in many ways, it's a chance to be a kid again as an adult, right? Because when we're kids, right, it's before all the no's and all the disappointments and the pain and the setbacks have crept in. So we're kind of fearless, and we just kind of move through life magically without fear. So it's kind of, in a way, it's going back to that time as an adult. All right, tell us more. Okay. Coming in next to the Fool card, we have the Tower card. So the Tower card, it can be a little disruptive, right? It represents the energy of the universe stepping into your world, moving the parts and pieces around in a way that stimulates and creates change for yourself. So I'm going to use myself as an example. So let's say I'm moving along through life and I keep getting these little inner promptings that I need to make a change for myself. And for whatever reason, I don't follow through with those promptings. And those promptings are coming from my higher self, recognizing that I need change, right, in order to continue my growth. Well, many times if that change is important enough to my personal growth, the universe recognizes that. And I know all of this sounds kind of magical, right? But that's how it works. It's a beautiful thing. This is representation in many ways of the universe showing you unconditional love. Because the universe steps in and it moves the parts and pieces around in your world in a way to create change, right? To remove old energies and be able to free up space in your life for new energy. It can feel a little disruptive at times, though. All right, tell us more. Tell us more. Okay, too many cards. Okay. Coming in next to the Tower, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups represents a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But by way of zodiac, that's the energy that it represents. The Queen of Cups is the most loving queen. She can be a little overly emotional. She has both feet in the water. She's also sitting under a full moon. So there's a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling here with this energy. It's a great energy. The great thing about the Queen of Cups is, in order for her to become the most loving queen, right, similar to the Empress, she first of all had to learn to recognize and feel that same sense of love for herself first, right? So, beautiful energy. Okay. Showing up at the center of today's Tarot Love reading, we have the Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords represents the energy of making a choice, right? The figure on the card, she holds these swords up against her chest. Should I go right or should I go left? She has a choice to make. I feel like she knows what the right choice is already. She wears a blindfold, but there's one choice that's superior to the other choices, right? And this sword is kind of illuminating the sky above it. So stepping into a time in your life where the energies are present for you to make this choice for yourself. Okay, we now have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful card, great energy. Nine of Cups represents the energy of manifesting all of your hopes and dreams. The figure in the card, she sits next to this pond of water, sits on the stump. She takes out her dandelion and she makes a wish and she blows it up into the universe. As above, so below. Right? So she's manifesting. She's manifesting with her thoughts, her words, and her actions. It's beautiful energy. Okay, coming in next to the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles represents the energy of two people working together, right? Working together to manifest and to create. He's working on the stone fountain, she's working in the garden. Notice that he's facing her, but she has her back to him. So, I mean, there could be some meaning there, right? Some significance for some of you here. We have a bird in the center. It has a seed in its beak. It's getting ready to release the seed. where it'll drop to the earth, land on fertile soil, and hopefully manifest another pinnacle for these two. So these two manifesting together but receiving divine help from the universe. Okay, coming in under the Tower card, we have the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is a good card, a good energy. Pages represent messengers, right? This is news. Cups represent emotions, feeling, love. She stands up to her waist in water. She's under a full moon. So there's a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling here in this card. She's staring at this water lily that's illuminated in front of her. It has a message in it. It's a message of love. She's trying to read it. Can't quite read it yet. It's a little bit too soon, but coming in nonetheless. Okay. Coming in underneath the Queen of Cups, we have the Hermit card, which is the card of Virgo. So some of you could be in a relationship with a Virgo, or you may be a Virgo. The energy in this card, it represents the universe encouraging you to take time, right? To step away from noises, the distractions of the world. Be able to go inward, right? Go quiet. Be able to also quiet the mind, right? Quiet the mind from our opinions and our judgments that we've formed. It's being able to take time to get into a setting, right, that's reverent and silent, and give ourselves the opportunity to really listen for our feelings, right? Listen for that truth, following our intuition. That's coming in under the Queen of Cups. Okay, coming in at the center of today's Tarot Love reading, under the Two of Swords, we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands represents a courageous risk taker, right? Getting ready to embark on a great adventure. His companion is the Dragon, representing fire and speed. He's looking out at the journey that's ahead of him, right? And then I notice the waters. The waters are calm, right? They're just like glass. Right, so this journey could be a very smooth journey. Where's he headed? I see these colors in the skyline. Right, the yellow reminds me of healing. So I think in the beginning of this journey there could be some healing that's experienced, and then it moves into some excitement and some passion. So it's the Two of Wands. So this can be somebody just getting ready to embark on a journey by themselves, on their own. For others, it can represent the energy of getting ready to embark on a journey with another person. Okay, coming in under the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords, it's a limiting energy, right? It represents heartbreak, sadness, loss, grief. Three swords impaled in her heart, right? She holds it. She feels the weight of all of these three swords. So three may have significant meaning for some of you, right? Three different heartbreaks, losses. I feel like this is a past energy. This is something that's already taken place. It's coming in under the Nine of Cups, right? So the trick for us to get past this energy, right? We have to move past the pain, is we need to recognize what it was truly all about, right? It really wasn't about the pain, and it wasn't about the heartache or the loss. It was about the growth, right? That was your true takeaway from this experience. And if we can focus on the growth, the individual growth, right, it removes the pain from these three swords. Because we're thinking with a higher mind now. Okay. Coming in under the Three of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is a good energy. Represents the energy, if you look at the figure on the card, she's been in battle. And she's chosen to rest. She's placed herself on top of a hill, right? To give herself the advantage of being able to look down and see anything that's approaching, right? She's raising her level of awareness. Who's watching her back? Her companion, the lion, representing power and strength. He's right here, ready to alert her of anything approaching from that direction. Beautiful energy. Okay, energy taking us out of today's Tarot Love read is the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is a good energy. It represents the energy of two people coming together in union. Right? They're coming together in love and trust. Right? It's unconditional love. It's a Ten of Cups, so I feel like for many of us, these energies on this card represent experienced energies, meaning you're adults, you've maybe even been in relationships, maybe even marriages before, but coming together in union, right, in a 3D. For many of you, you could be merging and joining families together. She's holding a child and he's holding them both. Okay, coming in next to that, again taking us out of today's Tarot Love read, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, well, it's the energy taking us out of the reading, and the Fool is the energy taking us in, right? So we kind of have two opposite energies here. This is fearlessness, right? And this is living in fear. And inevitably, fear is always a choice. Not that there aren't things outside of ourselves that don't cause us fear, but it's always up to us on whether or not we choose to feel fear, right? So fear binds us in many ways. It's holding her captive. It appears the ravens have her held captive. She's tied down by these ropes. But really, if you look close, her binds are pretty loose. She could wiggle herself free and remove her blindfold and step away from those swords, but she has to choose to do that. Okay, guys, I'm done with today's Tarot Love read. I need to take a look at the cards and see where they're at in terms of relationship to one another. And I need to see and feel what it is they want to share by way of message. So give me just a moment while I take a look at this. You can enjoy the soothing sounds of the background music, or you can fast forward. Totally up to you. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I have this reading. It's a great love read today. So our opening affirmation taking us into today's Tarot Love reading is romance, right? So two people looking to come together, right? To bring together this romance. And for others, it's individual romance, right? It's experiencing the romance of life. So for starters, energy taking us into today's tarot love reading is the Fool card. Right? I feel like this is the universe speaking to us, letting us know, right, to relax. Relax. Don't take on this heavy energy. Don't get too stressed out. Move through life freely. Move through life without fear, without reservation, right? Without apology. It's that Fool's energy that serves you very well, especially with the Tower card coming in. And coming in underneath that, we have the Page of Cups. Right, so a message coming in. It's a loving message. And connected to this message is the Tower moment. Which means that maybe for some, this message didn't show up. Right, and it's causing some disruption in your life. Take on the energy of the Fool, right? Just be patient. Trust the universe. Trust the universe to do it, to work its magic. So for many of you, right, you're seeking the Queen of Cups kind of love. Some of you could be seeking a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Others could be seeking a Virgo. But the universe encouraging you to go inward, right? To take time to get quiet, to listen to your intuition, listen to your feelings, right? And it's doing that that's going to bring you the Queen of Cups kind of love in your life, right? So trusting yourself, trusting your feelings. So I kind of feel like this may be a little bit of a, certainly a soulmate, maybe even a twin flame kind of reading. And the reason I say that is because at the center of the read we have the Two of Swords with the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. So 3, 3, 9, 9, 2, 2. Anytime I'm seeing synchronicities like that, many times it can be talking about a twin flame kind of relationship. So coming in at the center of today's tarot love read is the Two of Swords, which represents the energy of making a decision, right? Needing to make a choice. What are we making a choice on? Courageous adventure, right? For many of you, you're making a choice on whether or not you want to meet up with this other person, right? To be able to come together in union and be able to take on and embrace and step into this adventure together. So for many of you, it's this adventure, right, that you're going on that takes you towards all your hopes, dreams, and your wishes. Right? And it's a matter of being alert, paying attention, looking for the blessings in your life, right? Looking for positive reinforcement rather than negative reinforcement and setbacks, right? Two people manifesting and creating together. And I feel like you've been on a journey and creating and manifesting together. It hasn't always been a smooth transition. There's been pain that's involved, right, with the coming together of these two people. Right? It's a matter of being able to work past the pain and focus on the growth from this experience. Growth that's experienced as the two of you are working towards coming together in union. Coming together in union, right, with 10 of Cups, kind of love. So beautiful energy, two people coming together in unconditional love and trust. What can hold us back? Fear, right? Fears, worries, concerns. It's just important to recognize this, right? And to, well, with fear, it's like you look at it and you either have control or you don't. And if you have control, then take it and embrace it. And if you don't, then surrender to it, right? But Let go of the fear, because the fear doesn't serve you. Okay, guys, I'm done with today's Tarot Love reading. Great read today. I think there's some good messages here, some good direction and good insight. I hope it resonates with all of you. I think that it will. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Keep in mind, this is a general read for the collective. It's not a personal read. I do personal reads. I charge $60 for a 30-minute read, and I send you your own private link to your read. So it's a read that pertains specifically to you, so it gets a lot more interesting. If you're interested in ordering one of those, just send me an email at tarotloveandabundance@gmail.com. It's in the description below. Thank you for all the love and the support, and for the beautiful comments, the shares, the likes, and subscribes. You guys you're amazing, right? It's been a few days since I've done this recording, and I've missed connecting with you guys. So it feels good to be able to sit down and get in front of the camera again and be able to speak to you, be able to share these messages. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for those of you who have donated beautiful contributions and donations towards the channel. It means a lot to me. It makes a huge difference. This is what I do by way of living, so your donations make a tremendous difference for me, so thank you so much. Okay, guys. Romance is in the air. Seek it and embrace it. Have a fantastic day today. Thanks.